Hello my darlings and welcome back to another video. So today, even though I recently did, not really recently, it was quite a while ago, I did my top perfumes for spring. I wanted to make a video like that again. By the way, what is this? What is that? No, this has to go. This has to go because this is very, very irritating and embarrassing. Alright, I think it's better. Okay, so I wanted to make a video on the spring fragrances that I will be wearing now, at the moment, at this period of time, at this season, basically spring. So if you're new here, welcome my dear. Please don't forget to subscribe to help me grow our beautiful, well-smelling community, and also follow me on Instagram because I do a lot of updates there and stuff like that. So let's start. I don't even know how many fragrances I have here, and I just want to show you what I'll be genuinely wearing this spring. So I'm gonna start with a very, very nice take on the Narciso mask, and that is Narciso Ambree. I've been already raving about it even before I got it in person. I've been loving it, I've been testing it out, and I'm just so happy I have it. Initially, I thought that my mom would love it, and since she just loves Narciso, she loves their masks, this one was not really for her, and I know why. It has a little bit of that ylang ylang scent and lotion, a little bit of tuberose hue to it. This is not for her. But I'm not my mom and I absolutely love it. Let me wear it so we are in compliance with the tradition. Alright. Even though I am not even sure if there is tuberose, I'm sorry, I just have a amnesia right now. It is a little bit going in that direction in my opinion. It's very creamy of a scent. There is still the Narciso mask and you still get the DNA, but I feel like this is the most different out of all the Narcisos. This is in direction of very summery fragrances. So we have Frangipani here, ylang ylang. Those yellow florals give a lot of creaminess to the fragrance. Also, of course, we have amber, as the name suggests. We have some woody notes like cedar. So yeah, this is a all year round fragrance to me, but I know that many people will definitely prefer it in the summer, spring and summertime. So this will be perfect for spring right now. I feel like also these yellow floral scent and lotion fragrances with tuberose touches. Again, I'm not sure if there is any tuberose here, but I really do get that hue. They are really in fashion now, so many brands do a lot of tuberose and ylang ylang frangipani. So this one is very beautiful. I wouldn't say it's very much of a projecting fragrance. It's more moderate on the projection, but it is long lasting, so that's very nice. If I were to choose super projecting or super long lasting, but I could only choose either or, I would go with long lasting and I will just, you know, top up. And if someone hugs me, they would be like, oh my god, how do you smell? How did I not notice it earlier? And I'm like, because I'm wearing a close to the skin fragrance. I'm so stupid, guys. Okay, that's Narciso Ambree. And next one that I have is beautiful bougie jasmine fragrance, and that is Lancome, Maison Lancome Jasmins Marzipane, which has nothing to do with marzipan, unfortunately, because I love the smell of marzipan. I am a big fan of those marzipan breads, you know, the marzipan covered in dark chocolate. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh, I'm salivating. Anyways, this is very, very beautiful, sweet jasmine. It definitely does have oriental hues to it. This is a little bit indolic from time to time, but not much. This is mainly a beautifully cleaned jasmine. It's sweet, it's white floral. You don't really get much more out of this fragrance other than being a beautiful jasmine fragrance. There's really not much to it, but it's so beautifully blended. It is so beautifully crafted, even though this is such an incomplex fragrance. So nice. And I feel like this is gonna be another amazing mixer because, you know, this is a quite of a simple fragrance, so this is gonna be beautiful to mix with others if you wanna give your fragrance more of a floral oriental touch. And if you love jasmine, this needs to be in your collection, just needs to. If you love jasmine and if you love oriental florals in general, you just need to have it. You have no other choice but to get it, because it has to be. It has to be on your shelf. So I am not the biggest fan of, you know, solely jasmine, solely white floral fragrances, even though I have quite a bit, so maybe actually I should reassess what I like. But this one is very good. Even though I prefer gourmand, you know what I like. This is so good. So good. It's very pretty. It's clean. It's clean but sexy at the same time, in my opinion. Actually, let me spray it in the air. A little bit soapy. It's sweet. It's beautiful. Alright. Jasmine's Marzipane, that's it. Okay, another one that I just know I will be wearing, because to me, this is the best oriental fragrance for spring and summer, because it's not too cloying, it doesn't have oud, but it's still very oriental. I always compare it to Princess Jasmine daytime version, you know what I mean? And that is Kayali Elixir 11. So nice. I love this so much. Even though it's heavy on patchouli, this is not a dirty patchouli. This is perfect patchouli, okay? This is perfect patchouli. This fragrance, it's sweet and sour at the same time, and the mix gives a very oriental fragrance. This is apple, this is rose. Actually, it's a red apple and rose and patchouli and vanilla. So we have everything in here, and this is a very beautiful daytime oriental to me. Yes, of course you can wear it during the nighttime. It's perfect for date nights, but if you are someone who loves your ouds, heavy oriental fragrances, and you still wanna smell like Princess Jasmine, but maybe a little bit lighter during the spring and summertime, not very heavy on oud, get this one, you will love it. And in the winter time or during the night time, you will just mix it with a pure oud fragrance and you're good to go. So yeah, that's what I really recommend. Okay, another heavier fragrance, and this will be like my date night fragrance if it ever happens this spring, because you know the drill, right? But for evenings, and actually Poland, it's still quite cold. It's a very weird weather. Sometimes it's sunny and nice, but then an hour later it's snowing like crazy. So, you know, we're still a little bit winter-ish. So, because of that, I will be wearing Herod by Parfums de Marly very often. Actually, if I didn't put on Narciso, I would probably spray it now. Anyways. As I said before in my initial opinion on this fragrance, this is basically, to me and on my skin, this is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille mixed with Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So basically you get the best of both worlds. At the moment, because of this beauty, I don't feel the need to rebuy Tobacco Vanille, which I used to own years ago and I never repurchased. You know, it happens sometimes. And I also really crave Lost Cherry, but I am very well aware that that fragrance does not last on your skin. It just doesn't. So, you know, since I've been grieving, this what helps me to get through that sadness. I'm kidding, I'm not sad. I mean, Lost Cherry could be more long lasting, right? But anyways, Parfums de Marly, it's a beautiful vanilla tobacco. And even though it does not have particular licorice cherry note to it, on me, to my nose, on my skin, it's very, very prominent. I'm surprised how prominent that particular smell is, because, you know, I thought it would be more like spicy tobacco vanilla, very in the direction of tobacco vanille, and it still is, but that cherry smell, that licorice cherry smell, it's so prominent on me and to me. So beautiful fragrance, super long lasting. Don't be hesitant that it is for men. If you're a girl, if you like fragrances like tobacco vanille, Lost Cherry, you're gonna love this. You're just gonna love this. So yeah, very, very long lasting, and it projects so good, unlike Tom Ford's. So get yourself this one. I'll be wearing it this spring because it's not very much of a spring right now. Okay, next one. Another Parfums de Marly, and that is Cassili. This gives me so many compliments wherever I go. This is a smooth, plum, frangipani, mimosa. What else is here? I actually have the notes here. Tonka, vanilla, sandalwood, petalia. But yeah, mainly you get beautiful frangipani, beautiful plum, a little bit of rose, but not too much. This is a very creamy, sweet, fruity from the plum fragrance. Very juicy, but very creamy at the same time. I love the sandalwood and vanilla tonka combination in the dry down. It's actually my favorite dry down combination in fragrances. So yeah, beautiful scent, very long lasting on my skin. On me, this is more long lasting than the original Delina. So that's that. And by the way, look how pretty these two look. And I actually think they might mix well. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, they mix very well. Okay, so they will be probably a very nice combo of mine. So if you have these two, you know what to do, girl. You know what to do. All right, next one. Oh, guys, I'll be wearing this to death, even though I don't want to use it up, but I might. This is Kurkdjian Gentle Fluidity Gold. Beautiful fragrance. Very feminine, like ultra feminine, just like Delina and Cassili. This is another super feminine fragrance. This is juniper berries, vanilla, a lot of vanilla, but the best vanilla possible, a little bit powdery, just fantastic. Fantastic. I love it so much, guys. Yeah, the scent is just insane. Very long lasting, beautiful projection. So if you're still hesitant, don't be, you deserve it this spring, because I'll be wearing it like crazy. I really love wearing this when it's still cold outside, and you know, I'm wearing my fur and I spray it on that fur. I just feel so good when I do that. I feel so good. All right, next one. What else do we have here? Amouage Love Tuberose. This, I know this is gonna sound terrible, but I have to be honest, I do that. I just do that. I wear this super expensive fragrance to bed, and I cannot help myself. I just cannot help myself, because this is so good and calming. So good. I must say, I don't use much. I literally do like psst, and that's it. But I still do that because I just cannot help myself. This is so beautiful. This is tuberose, but a very creamy tuberose, not a dusty one. It has vanilla and whipped cream, so it's a tuberose that leans very much gourmand. I would say it's a white floral overall, because I don't really get only a tuberose, and then it goes into a very gourmand direction. So if you love your gourmands and if you love oriental florals, look how nice it looks now here. I love the setup. I really do. So if you love gourmands and if you love your oriental florals, you're gonna love this. The longevity is out of this world. Out of this world. I love that one. And I will be testing a lot more from Amouage. I'm eyeing so many. So stay tuned for the testing video because I'll be reviewing some. Okay, next. This is Mon Guerlain and this is the Intense version. I love this. I left the original version in South Africa with Ray, and he will most probably bring it back to me. But I'm super happy just with this one, to be completely honest. I actually love it a bit more. To me, the original is smoother. This one is dense. It's a little bit more sharp on that lavender note, you know. To me, the lavender is very prominent to the point that the fragrance gets a little bit herbally, but I don't mind at all because the vanilla and tonka here are so strong that it's just beautiful. Another super feminine fragrance, but I feel like it's gonna be very, very nice on my men. I really don't mind my men using it because that lavender is so like unisex leaning. So herbally leaning. It's gonna be beautiful on him. So we might actually share this fragrance together as soon as he comes, which is gonna be very soon. So yeah, that's Mon Guerlain Intense. The next one that I want to show you is something that was really, really missed by me in South Africa. Surprisingly, I didn't think I'm gonna miss it at all, like at all, but now I'm with it again and I'm just gonna wear it to death this spring because to me it's a perfect spring fragrance. This is pear, this is vanilla, and that is Cavalli Gemma di Paradiso. It is a little bit similar to Carolina Herrera Good Girl that I hate, but this is so much more refined, this is so much better blended, it has a nicer note structure. That pear takes the cake with this one. It has a very prominent vanilla. It's not as heavy on tonka as Carolina is. Very, very nice. You know, it's sweet and fresh at the same time. So I'm thinking it's gonna be really, really perfect for spring days and nights. It's quite a strong fragrance, so you know, you can definitely pull it off from day to night. Love this one. So Gemma di Paradiso is definitely the one that I'll be using up. I'll be using it up because I missed it so much. Okay, what else do we have here? Fragrance that I've been trashing to death, but again, I missed it so much and I actually might repurchase it. Sue me. And that is Alien Fusion. So guys, in general, I honestly think this is a very good fragrance as it is, but comparing to other aliens, it's not as good. So this is my point here. I like it because to me, this is a very easy reach. This is something that I grab when I don't want to use up my precious Rouge Malachite by Armani Privé. This is something that I grab if I feel like Alien, the original, is a little bit too strong, because I absolutely love the combo of Tuberose and Amber and that indolic jasmine of the Alien. It's beautiful. There is some ginger to it, but it's not really that prominent, to be honest. I was hoping it would be more spicy. That's why I'm not that satisfied with this fragrance. But the vanilla dry down is very pretty with that amber. And yeah, the tuberose. I'm really having a massive tuberose face, as you can probably tell from my recent videos. So yeah, that is very, very nice. The longevity, I would say, is around seven-ish hours. So it's not the best, but it's not terrible either. So this is like my everyday easy reach. This is something that I just wear when I'm going to the shop, get bread, you know what I mean, and to the post office and wherever I'm going these days, which is not too much, to be honest. Set times, eh? Yeah. So that's Alien Fusion. And the last one, but definitely not least, is also my newer purchase, and that is La Belle Le Parfum. And this is definitely more mature than the original one. If you haven't seen the full video on me reviewing these two babies, I'll link it right here for you. But yeah, this one has a lot of tonka, this has some leather, cherry, and a lot of florals in my opinion. So it's very, very nice. It still has the original La Belle DNA. It still is a little bit earthy, but not as much as the original. So yeah, the pear is still here, so don't worry. But it goes in a different direction, so it's a nice twist, a definitely more mature fragrance. So I'll be using that. And guys, my lovelies, that is it for now. I love doing those videos for you. Please let me know in the comments if there is something that you want to see next. And for now, that's it. Thank you so much for watching and see you next video. Bye!